Hello guys! So I'm going to be doing a video today using another new release from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. This is called the Silhouette Train. If you guys don't already know, I love these silhouette images. I think they're so easy to make a card out of. And yes, I was going to go to pan pastel route because looking at this picture, it's just an easy way to make a background for this. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit today, and I'm going to be using some of the new Spectrum Noir Sparkle Paints because I thought, well, if we're going to make this beautiful sunrise background, let's add some sparkle to it, right? So I have my colors here. You can get these from HSN. I got them as part of the Christmas bundle. I have my stamp mounted in the Misty, but I think I want to do the background first. And then we will stamp over it. Okay, so I have some spray bottle here. I'm going to spray down this, and this is just normal cheapy watercolor paper. Nothing special about it. Just want to have it pretty wet so that the water flows pretty easy here. And again, you can just spray it down or whatever you want to do. And then all you want to do is kind of shake these pots or stir the pots so that the mica comes off the bottom and floats to the tops. And we have some beautiful red, orange, and yellow colors here. Beautiful for this scene. So I'm starting with Glace Cherry. I think that's how you say it. A deep dark red, and I'm just gonna look at how beautiful that just spreads. I'm gonna go all the way to the edge. By the way, my paper is cut down to 5 1/4 by 4 if you are going to replicate this. I always love seeing you guys' creations. You can always send me emails, or you can send me Facebook comments or Instagram comments. It's Nancy Stamps 15 on Facebook and on Instagram. I always, when I don't have any ideas, I love looking at other people's creations, and imitation is the best compliment. So if you guys are casing this idea, copy and share everything. Go for it. Okay, the next color is called Log Fire. Is a bright, beautiful orange, and I know you guys can't see, but there is a lot of sparkle going on here. This is going to be great. And then the last one is my favorite color, which is called Candlelight, which is a nice golden yellow, very warm yellow. Wow, that sparkle is just stunning. Okay, so just to get these colors moving a little bit, I'm going to spray them again. I'm going to actually flip it this way. And we're going to bring the heat tool over. Oh, so beautiful, so stunning. and you can see I heat both sides, and as the moisture is evaporated, it really starts to flatten itself back out. And I don't know if the camera is going to pick up. Look at all that sparkle, guys. So gorgeous. And I really love how those colors combined, and it's just very... Now we have to decide, do we want that to be the top or that way? I think I like it better this way. Okay, so we are going to mount it in our Misty. Oh, I have a piece of paper left in there. Actually, I'm going to leave that paper in there. Let's stamp that off. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. All right, let me move my water out of the way. And we should be okay with our VersaFine Clair because that is a waterproof ink. I have my Blue Night rubber stamps handle. And we want to put this in a stamping tool, your Misty or your Tim Holtz, because you're going to have to stamp a couple of times to get a good image because we're stamping on watercolor paper. But this is my first time using it, so I'm going to stamp it on this piece of, I'm pretty sure it's Nina Solar White I left in here. Probably because I was going to do pan pastels. Okay, so we have a couple of spots, and I think I probably just need to clean my stamp. There's so much detail in this stamp. Alright, so that's pretty good for now, but I want to show you guys. Look at all of the detail in this stamp. Come on, focus. Look at the wheels. You can literally see the little spokes between the wheels. You can see where the train is connecting. So much detail in this stamp set. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to clean my stamp off really well. We want to get all the dust and the debris and the little bubbles out of the stamp because that's what causes the little white spots, and you don't want that on a silhouette stamp. Okay. Now we're going to bring our water piece in. Pretty good. Actually, it's almost perfect size. Okay, we're going to go back to inking it up. I have paint all over my fingers because Leah and I just did rock painting. Not too bad for our first impression. Again, we're on watercolor paper, so we're going to have some restamps here because of the nooks and crannies in the watercolor paper. I really am glad I put that red on the bottom because, oh, it's just so gorgeous. It just looks so nice. Okay, stamp number 2. Probably going to take 3 or 4 inkings here to get a nice solid black image. And I wasn't paying attention, and I don't think I stamped on the smooth side, or the watercolored on the smooth side of the paper. I think I just went into it. Got to do some CPR stamping to get into all those fine spots. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to need, I'm guessing 4 stamps. 4 inkings. So this is number 3. We're getting there. Getting there. A little ink in the middle here. Okay. I'm going to clean my stamp off. We have a fresh, clean stamp here to re-ink it. And again, the name of this stamp is Silhouette Train from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. The Spectrum Noir Sparkle inks I got from HSN. And they were called Glace Cherry, Log Fire, and Candlelight. But any watercolors will work, or pan pastels, or distress inks, or distress oxides. Use what you have. They do also have a clear sparkle. If you want to put that over whatever medium you're using, you can always do that as well. So you don't have to use exactly what I use. You can use what you have. Oh, this is getting really good. Okay. We are almost to the end here, folks. Thank you for your patience. Getting into the CPR stamping of things. Okay. I think one more and I'm going to call it a day. Because it's as good as it's going to get. I just think that the surface of the paper is not going to allow us to get in any more finer detail here. Now I can always go in with a marker and fill it in as well. think that's as good as we're gonna get. It's really not too bad. You can see the silhouette image. Now, if you want to be a perfectionist, you can grab your little Fantastics tool, dip right into the ink, and spot fill all the spots that didn't get done. Ah, there we go. So, I'm just going to hit it with the heat tool real quick just to make sure my VersaFine is nice and dry. I think that looks pretty good. And then I want to kind of cut this panel down and frame it off. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. Just a smidgen on each side there. And even the bottom looks good. Okay, and then I have a piece of black card here we're going to use as our card base. Yeah, that's going to look nice. I love using black on these silhouette images because it just frames it off so nicely. You want to use a good strong glue, and you want to put glue pretty much all over the panel because it, again, has a little bit of warping with it being watercolored. Frames off perfectly. And then I'm going to take my heavy block and set that on there. This glue dries very quickly. This is the May Made It glue with the art glitter glue. Dries very, very quickly. And again, the products that I use, just to give you guys the rundown again, is the new Silhouette Train stamp from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. You can go right on their website there. I'll link it down below for you. The Spectrum Noir Sparkle Paints, or Sparkle, I guess they're called paints. This one's called Glace Cherry. This one is called Log Fire, and this one is called Candlelight. And again, this came out of their Christmas collection on HSN. You can also use their glitter markers if you don't have that. Like I said, you can use pan pastels, you can use distress inks, you can use distress markers, you can use regular watercolors, whatever you have on hand. The ink that we used was the VersaFine Clear ink. And again, I use the magnetic handle. It just makes it so much easier when I'm inking that I don't drop my ink pad, because nobody wants that boo-boo. So the magnetic handle is from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps as well. And then I just use this little fantastic coloring tool. This one's a bullet point. It's basically just a sponge tip tool that you can dab into your ink and fill in all those areas. So this should be pretty well set now. Like I said, it's pretty quick. Flattens it out. There you can see all of the beautiful sparkle on that card. And that's it. If you like this video, I appreciate you guys' thumbs up. Once again, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, I'll put a link in the corner here. You can click that button, and every time I post a video, you'll be notified. And as always, keep on stamping. Bye-bye.